Hey guys, I'm going to be starting my junior year at UC Berkeley tomorrow, which is crazy because I feel like I've been at school for like literally a year, which is kind of true because circumstances weren't in my favor, but throughout that time, I feel like I have a pretty good sense of what you need to expect as a freshman and some advice for going into college. So if you want to take advice from a very mediocre CS basic ass student, here you go. First off, I'm gonna say is be adventurous. When I was a freshman, I was like, I am a pure CS student. Like, I live and breathe code. I don't want to hear about any of this other humanities, business, any of that shit unless it's part of my major. And so I only applied to CS clubs my freshman year. I got denied from all of them, so that wasn't a great experience, but you know what? I came out of it stronger. But I didn't apply to any of the consulting clubs. I didn't apply to any of the business clubs, any of the business frats, and I think I kind of regret that because I could have put myself out there a little bit more. And now I'm a part of another consulting club, and I never saw myself as doing consulting, but going through their whole recruiting process and meeting all the people that are a part of the club, I'm really, really grateful for every single individual that I've met because they truly are such a great community of people that are so willing to help. So I'm really glad I had that community now. But yeah, I should have probably opened myself up to more opportunities that weren't in my scope and weren't inside my box that I put myself in. Second thing I would say is start early on your project. I don't know why, but a lot of people in college like to brag that they're like procrastinating, like, oh my gosh, yeah, I haven't started this project yet. What about you? And you kind of feel pressure to say that, oh, I haven't started it yet either, but like, it's not cute. Procrastination as a personality trait is not cute. Like, you should just start and get that shit done early because especially in a huge school like UC Berkeley and taking one of the biggest majors like CS, you're gonna be on that office hour queue number 300 something, waiting there for 5 hours when you could have just started a few days earlier and no one else was there in office hours and you could have asked all the questions you wanted to all the TAs you wanted and got that shit done. So even if your friends are like, oh, I'm just gonna do it later, you know what? If you have the free time, just start. You'll save yourself a lot of headache, a lot of hassle. The third thing I would say, especially for students at UC Berkeley or any of the UCs or any of like huge public schools, I feel like you really have to be proactive and really have to do things and put yourself out there for yourself. Like, you have to sign up for your piazza. No one's gonna enroll you in the class automatically most of the time. You have to put yourself out there in terms of applying to clubs, internships, research. People are not gonna reach out to you and saying like, oh, I really, really want you in my research lab. No, there's gonna be hundreds of other students that are also applying for the same position, and you have to be probably one of the first ones there and probably one of the best candidates in order to get the position. So just do it. Like, put yourself out there and be proactive about it. The fourth thing I would say is to definitely try to help others as much as you can. Whenever you're doing projects or anything, I feel like it's so important to just, if you know what's going on, help your friend out. Don't be that bitch person who just takes other people's code and then doesn't repay the favor in some other way, because that's just like a really shitty way to go about it and no one's gonna want to be friends with you like that. But yeah, if you do end up helping other people, then people are more willing to help you in the future, so it'll only be a cycle of just helpfulness and you're all in this together, you know? You're trying to get through the same things and you're trying to get through school, so just help each other out and you'll just have a much better time. The final thing I'm going to say, and it's probably the most important tip that I'm going to say this entire video, is please don't be discouraged. I have dealt with feeling discouraged throughout my freshman and sophomore year, and even now, like, it's really easy to feel discouraged. Even in my last job, I've talked about it, but you need to remember it's okay to feel it for a little bit and feel like you are at a dead end, but then You need to know how to pick yourself back up, start working hard again, and not just let yourself be stagnant and just stop pushing towards your goals. The classes are so much harder than high school. Everyone else is really, really smart and is really, really accomplished, and they're all striving for bigger goals. It's really hard to get into clubs. Like those, you have to go through a whole application process and like recruitment process, and it's so stressful too, and a lot of times it doesn't go out in your favor like it did pretty much my entire freshman year. It freaking sucked that I got denied from all the clubs, but at the same time I had all this time to recruit for jobs, so I got a summer internship lined up, and then I also got research positions so I could get a head start on that. And so you just kind of can't treat everything as like a closed door. When one door closes, another one opens. So just keep searching for those opportunities and you'll do great. If you're a freshman starting school right now, I would highly suggest reaching out to a bunch of people, trying to find online channels where you can make new friends, join different clubs, and try to recruit as much as possible. Even at this time, I hope that you guys can still find super, super strong relationships and be able to build such a strong foundation for the rest of your college career. I wish you guys the best of luck this semester. I know in no way is this ideal, but we're all gonna get through it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support on all my videos recently. Thank you so much and see you guys. Bye!